오. 아이고.
Ligan said the herbs would be near a little stream. That looks like it.
무슨 늑대가. 저는 회색 이파리를 가졌습니다. 그리고 여기가 또 있네. 머리 일로 돌려주세요. 아우. What? 아, 빛나고 있네.
These must be the herbs Ligan wanted. Mandrake herbs. Time to go back to the physician.
이리야.
Here, I found your herbs.
Thank you. I'll prepare these for my patients. Could you please stay a while?
I'll wait.
응? 뭐 만들어주나?
I've crossed the herbs so they'll be easier to take. Could you please bring them to my patients? Just tell them they're from me, Lican.
I thought I brought you more herbs than this.
I needed to save a double dose for my grandmother. I'll give it to her soon.
Sure. I'll just deliver the rest then.
Thank you. All my patients are in and around the Hora of Delphi. One should be at the animal pens to the west. One is building a house in the northeastern corner. And one works in the fields to the south. Come back here when you're done.
I'm sure I can find them.
오케가 이렇게 길어. 설마 영인 퀘스트인가? 가까운 게 여기 35. 아이고, 아이고.
Lican made this medicine for you.
Thanks. See, I take care of these beasts, and Lican takes care of me. Too bad nobody takes care of him, though.
What do you mean?
His parents died young. His grandmother raised him, but then she was born under a cursed star. Never mind that. He's a good boy.
I'm sure he is.
할머니가 저주받은 존재? 쟤도 뭔가 퀘스트일 것 같긴 해.
These herbs are from Lican.
Oh, thank you. That physician is so thoughtful and so handsome. It's too bad he's decided not to marry.
Why not?
He just told me some nonsense about not wanting to burden an innocent woman with his worries. Personally, I just wish he'd been honest and said I'm not his type.
I wonder why he'd say that.
깜짝이야. 어? 집 짓고 있는 사람. 이 사람인가 보네.
Legaun sends his regards.
The medicine he promised. Thank you. Tell me, did he look well?
He didn't look sick to me.
I've seen him up and walking around at all hours, mumbling to himself. He seems worried. I should bring him some sweets to cheer him up.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that. I delivered all your medicine. Seems you have a lot of people concerned for your well-being.
Thanks. My grandmother, Praxithea, I have to bring her the last of the medicine. Will you come along with me to her house? I think I need your help.
줬어.
Yes. I'd like to know what's going on here.
Oh, thank you. Please, my grandmother's house is this way. Thanks for coming with me. Would you say you've killed many people?
Why do you ask me that?
If someone is impious to the point of doing grave injustice to people as well as the gods, do they not deserve punishment?
What did Praxithea do?
She spoke false prophecies for years. Those who came to her for advice received only lies.
Your grandmother was an oracle?
Yes, up on the hill in Delphi. She confessed to me recently that she never heard the gods, and only repeated the words she was told.
Told by vile people with evil intentions.
Exactly. Wars have been fought over those words.
아,
She can't be left unpunished.
My family was torn apart by a false prophecy. If it was one of hers, I may take matters into my own hands.
교단이랑 이어지는 퀘스트구나 이게.
Get out of here, Lycaon. I know what you want to do. You'll just bring more shame on our family.
I don't want to do this, Agavi. But for the sake of justice, we can't let Praxithea live.
It's out of our hands anyway. Some strange men were searching the village today, looking for her. I brought them here, and they dragged her away.
What kind of justice is that?
You wouldn't understand. She was an impious old fool. Now we have nothing more to worry about. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Cassandra. I've also been wronged by a false prophecy. It might have been your grandmother's.
If we don't find her, we can't settle any of this. Please help me figure out where she's been taken.
I'll look for clues.
What did you expect me to do? All that talk about killing? A solution showed up, so I took it.
That wasn't the way it was supposed to happen. She's my responsibility, not yours.
Praxithea must have lost this bracelet in the struggle. But no ordinary thief would have left something so valuable behind.
어?
Have you seen anything strange going on around here?
Well, if bandits taking over my cousin's farm is strange, yes.
What did they do?
Gave her a running start. She can't go back there. They've set up camp, and they're armed and dangerous.
Interesting. Where is that farm?
It's not far west of here, but I wouldn't mess with those bandits.
Thanks for the advice.
여간에서 뭐 숨겨진 거 없나? 어? 제 흔적?
This looks like a contract. Deliver the package to the drop-off and don't damage it. If they mean Lycaon's grandmother, chances are she's alive. Praxithea was kidnapped and brought to a farm west of here. The bandits were hired to deliver her alive.
Thank you for figuring that out, Cassandra.
I'm no fool, Lycaon. Your sister put Praxithea in great danger, and you've been asking me about killing. Do you want me to end her life?
No. It has to be me. I need to kill her.
당신은 의사제 살인자가 아닙니다.
She's
하트.
your grandmother, and you're no killer. You should give this more thought.
She's my responsibility. I don't want her to suffer. That's why I asked you for Mandrake. It's a painkiller. But for now, will you go to the farm to stop those bandits? I don't think I can take them all on myself.
그렇죠.
Let's go find
보여드리죠.
Patsy
Thanks, Cassandra. You said the farm was to the west. I'll meet you there.
어우 300m.
Move.
일이야. 이거 물음표 지역인가? 아이고 아이고 아이고.
That must be the farm where Praxitia is being held prisoner.
별거 없나 본데?
Best stay out of sight.
각광이부터 암살로 그리고 시체 들고 내가 숨길까? 오.
Someone! I'm trapped! I never thought I would get out of there. Thank you.
깜짝이야. 아이씨 보고 있었어. 쫓아간 거고? 아 못 죽이네. 안 보낸다. 암살이 작동 안 하네. 아이씨. 어우. 스킨인가? 아니네. 하나 있는 거네. 뭐야? 이거 되겠네? 맞아줘, 제발. 핫! 어이! 핫! 다시 한 번! 핫! 요.
We must get away from here. Could more bandits be coming? Please, let's get out of here. Thank you for saving me, dear child.
Don't thank me, voice of Apollo. Or were those someone else's words you spoke?
So you've met my grandson. You're right. I lied to everyone. I am so sorry. The gods should have killed me by now. Instead, they made me live with my remorse.
물어보자. 2번.
Why did you spread lies? People trusted you. You were supposed to bring them the word of Apollo.
I didn't plan to, not when I was chosen to be the oracle of Apollo. But I met people there who told me I must speak the words they asked, or else my family would suffer for my disobedience.
Family. Do you remember telling a Spartan family that their younger child must die? A grieving mother, with eyes like mine.
I am so sorry for what you have lost.
3번.
Who wanted you kidnapped? These brutes didn't come up with the idea themselves.
Please, don't ask me that. The ones who want to punish me now, the ones who told me what to say, they would bury you alive if I told you about them.
The ones with masks and dark cloaks. The cult of Cosmos.
Do not speak their name.
Did she tell you? Is she the oracle who brought ruin on your family?
I'm sorry for what I've done. I accept my punishment. But please, don't let my grandson kill me. Lycaon's a good man, a healer. This would break him.
This is my responsibility. I must be the one to end her.
와. 2번 가자. 평화롭게.
I've killed enough people to know that violence has no end. Better to move on and make the best of the lives the gods have given you.
Move on. But you said Praxithea ruined your family.
She can do no more harm. Killing her for revenge won't change what happened. Besides, didn't you tell me something about hope?
Thank you for your mercy. I promise I will do good with what's left of my days.
You're right, Cassandra. I might not be able to forgive my grandmother, not right away. But she can go on with her life, and I with mine.
I think you've made the right decision, Lycaon.
How do you do this? Decide who lives and who dies.
How do you do it, Lycaon? All those lives depending on you, needing your healing and kindness.
I think I need you, Cassandra. Not to kill anybody or find anything. Just to stay with me.
I can't stay forever, but for now, let me take care of you, healer.
뭐야 이거? 퀘스트 없는 거야? 하나씩 다 해봐야겠네.
Is there something you need?
There's wild mandrake that grows out in one of my fields. A witch gathers it sometimes. I don't use the mandrake, so I don't mind. Well, I don't mind that part.
What bothers you then?
The witch dances when she collects the mandrake. It's, well, I suppose provocative is the word I want. I can't get the farmhands to do any work when she's around. Or my husband.
That's a problem. But I'm not going to kill her for dancing.
No, I just want the mandrake gone. Before my husband volunteers to start delivering it.
And you'll pay me to deliver it to her.
Exactly, my friend.
All right, I'm in.
Good. I need it done quick.
May the fates be on your side.
대체 뭔 춤이길래?
Giddy up. Come on. Delivery for you. From a farmer.
Ah, just what I needed. Take this as payment.
와, 저 사람이 마녀야?
Ella.
이게 뭔데? 한번 가보자. 의 주인이야.
I should try to stay out of sight.
암살 실패.
Anything you need help with today?
A rich man's remains were just buried, Mistios, and his valuables were buried with him.
That sounds like an easy steal for a scavenger.
Indeed. Cursed looters got there before me. But I know where they moved the riches, Mistios. Too bad there are too many raiders for me to take on alone.
You want me to buy it?
I knew I asked the right person.
All right, here it is.
도대체 이번엔 뭘까? 가져갈 수 없어. 영양지 백학.
They'll be on high alert here.
아,
Tempting to just start over somewhere. Huh? Hey, stop!
왜 안 나가? 아하. 와, 구해주는지 덤벼! 매우 만득한 녀석. 아까 갈림비 캐스트 이 근처 같은데? 사라졌네. 한번 도전해볼까?
Misthios, if it's Drachmi you seek, join us in our coming battle to conquer Spartan borders.
I'll fight with Athens today.
Then
운동
you'll
주십시오.
fight with honor too. Let's bring pain to those Spartans.
For Athens! For glory!
오. 헛. 오. 오.
I never thought I'd face you. Let's see who's the better fighter.
아. 못하고 있네. 이거 봐, 하고. 여기서 용물도 나오네. 셋, 넷, 다섯. 이긴 건가? 오, 좋네. 번째. 오. 여기 길이 왜 이래. 가자 가자 가자. 아, 이거 안 들어갔어.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Go on, yeah! Move! Yeah!
야, 자동운행.
I don't want to.
야,
That whistling is driving me mad. Go there!
휙, 휙,
What
휙.
was that? Don't move! I should check that out.
여기야, 여기. 응? 이 근처라고 표시되는데? 아, 위.
Hey, you!
오케이.
That's odd. I have to check it out.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
What the? Who's doing that? Gods, I can't take much more of this. My God! We're
뭐지? 엄명들. 오, 세 보인다. 어. 오, 큰 거 봐.
Away we go!
오. 우리가 안 오네.
Just stay back and you won't get hurt.
시간 쳤지. 뭘? 이걸 못 올라가게 했나네.
Is someone there?
오, 화살.
Hold it right there! I never lose! I have you now!
괜찮냐?
Raka, get back here! This is too easy!
오. 하나? 오. 뭐야 이거? 치기?
I'm sure we can. Only Charon awaits you now.
이 퀘스트? 어? 얄배는? 아니구나.
Need something, statesman?
I'm losing everything. Not only was my brother Alpinor murdered, but my whole political career is about to disappear too.
거짓말? 거짓말.
I know what it's like to lose family. Toughest thing you'll ever face in your life.
Alpinor was a kind and wealthy man. He financed my love for politics and protected me from harm. And now he's gone. I risk losing everything I have left.
Is there something I can do?
Ever since my brother disappeared, bandits have been attacking me. They're after the family fortune, and I'm left defenseless. If they take the money from me, then I can't continue my political career.
And you're hoping I'll kill all the bandits?
I knew I asked the right person.
Consider yourself lucky. It's already been taken care of.
You do fine work, mercenary. Take this as thanks.
That'll do. Here. Anything you need the mercenaries' help with?
I have never been so insulted in my life. Those vermin! They profaned my holy songs dedicated to the gods.
Slow down. Who insulted you?
The military commander hired me to play for his soldiers. They sang along. The most vile things I've ever heard. Profaners. Scum.
And let me guess, you want me to kill him?
Yes. The Athenian commander must fall.
I'll take care
와,
of it.
Thank the muses.
I'll come back when I'm done.
유쾌하다고 살해해달라고 하네.
I need to stay hidden.
나갈 수 있나? 어이씨.
Now then, they'd better pay me.
You again. Have you killed him?
Your man is dead.
So you are as brave as you look. Please, take this as thanks.
That'll do.
아이고. 하고 싶다 보면 저렇게 돼. 이는 원은
Path of betrayal. This is where that traitor snuck the Persian army past Sparta's defenses.
상자. 예? 아이고. 왜 안 내려가죠? 아니 왜 뛰어내리기가 안 돼?
Taking this path feels as if I'm betraying Sparta too.
아니 이미 아테네로 참여해서 배신했습니다. 무단한 전체 밝혀내기. 지금까지 찾아낸 정보를 토대로 교단의 세부 정보가 그들의 정체를 밝힐 수 있습니다. 정체가 드러난 교단들은 교단을 제거할 때마다 획득한 단서로 더욱 교단의 정체를 밝힐 수 있습니다. 오, 이렇게 많이 걸렸어. 이쪽. 야, 어딜 봐. 갑자기 까요 길. 네.
All my life I've heard stories of Leonidas. I can't believe I'm finally seeing where history was made.
여기 설마 오픈이지요?
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes. This is where Leonidas was laid to rest. I wish I had known him.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts, but to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
뭐야 저거다.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta.
4번.
What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
1번.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
1번.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
좋아, 갑시다.
Spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor?
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry! This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies, and one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus! We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them!
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then. We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
Now that we have the necessary resources, we can upgrade the ship's hull. Poseidon be praised. She's in ramming shape now, like a feast in the ocean.